Hello, Taurus. How are you? I hope you guys are having a good week. Just getting started. How's your October going? Good? Okay? Can always get better? Well, let's see. So, welcome. This is your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what I'm doing this week is I'm doing a general reading, 10-card spread, and it's kind of fun because I don't let you see the cards while I'm pulling it out. So just see my reaction, like, oh, ooh, right? Like, kind of fun, kind of fun. So this is how it's going to be, Taurus. So we're going to get your overall energy for this reading, what it is, you know, emotional, mental state, recent past, most significant immediate future, potential outcomes, that sort of thing, Taurus. So let's see where this goes. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to shuffle until I get the indication to stop. We'll split the deck and pull from the top. Wow, the cards are really jumbly messy this morning. Let's see where we go with this. Okay. Go, Taurus. Taurus. All right, there we go. It's time to split it, Taurus. Okay. And of course, I will tell you all the cards once they're out, explanations. We will put clarifiers as a full-on general reading, and it is a full reading. This is a 10-card spread. Ready? Here we go. Your overall energy of the reading. Wow. It's good. It's good. Wow, really good. Your mental emotional state. Wow. Okay. What you need to do to move forward. Pentacles. Oh, I gave something away. Oh. I don't think I've ever pulled that card out for this deck. This is my Steampunk Tarot. Ooh. Wow. This is a good reading. This is going to be good, Taurus. Okay. I like it. So I'm just going to give you a quick general feel of what I've got here, and then I'm going to tell you what the cards are and what's going on. So you have some pretty good energy here. Looking like, you know, reaching for the stars, I want to say. A bit of a rebirth going on. Reaching for the stars. You do have really supportive energy in the universe right now to be doing this. And new beginnings coming towards you. Abundance. Abundance coming towards you. Stepping into your own. And, you know, sort of being strong enough to walk away from what hasn't served you in the past is really what seems to be going on here. So the overall energy of your reading we have is the 10 of Pentacles. So I'm really getting the feeling from this card wanting to make something happen with somebody here. Your overall energy is wanting, you know, happily ever after is what it feels like, Taurus. Really wanting that happily ever after with someone or something here, having abundance, seeing into your future and knowing that it's good. That's your overall energy. It's really nice. So your mental emotional state right now is pushing yourself through a rebirth. This is your emotional, your mental state, the Judgment card. So leaving behind, you know, a part of you from the past, leaving behind a part of you from the past, a part of you that maybe up to a point was serving you, and at this point you're recognizing that it's not serving you anymore, and it had its time and its place, but now it needs to be left behind, and you need to move forward onto another journey that's also about your deeper self. It's not like another journey. It's Judgment. So it's, you know, I put that in pretty high regard because you could have, maybe you could see like the 10 of Swords. Something is ending. So maybe Could be something as simple as, I'm not going to that gym anymore. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to start working out at home because I want to do meditation. You want to take like your exercise program to a different level. You don't want to be more of a socializing, exercising program, going out to the gym. You want to do something at home so that you have time to meditate as well and get into your deeper self. Like that could be kind of Ten of Swords, but when it's Judgment, it feels like something much more major in your life. Something much more major, you know, how you view yourself in terms of maybe what your career path is, or how you view yourself in terms of partners that you've chosen before in the past. Like something really big is changing and happening for you. I just saw that. I just saw the camera focus in another area. I've been wanting to see. I don't know. I've had some people comment and say that they can see movement or spirit guide energy around me. And that's the first time I've ever seen something change on the camera. All right. Anyways, what you need to do to move forward. So what you have for that is nice. This is the King of Pentacles. This is your energy. This is being really solid, being grounded, embracing the aspects of yourself that perhaps maybe, yeah, you know what? Really embracing yourself. Really embracing yourself and the aspects of the aspects and what you like about yourself. That's what you're embracing. The King of Pentacles is very confident. The King of Pentacles absolutely achieves the Ten of Pentacles, right? So that's, this is the recommendation of what you need to do, the action you need to take to move forward right now. Because this is your energy. This is, and I'm going to, you know, I should show you the potential outcome. I'm going to show you that too. The potential outcome card here is the Ace of Pentacles. This is your energy and this is your outcome. It's absolutely fab. New beginning. So this new beginning is the potential of you got it going on. This is coming towards you. And the only thing that you're really being asked to do up at this point in the reading is to really come into yourself and truly be yourself. Be very grounded, be very thoughtful, be very methodical, strategic, think it out. Don't feel pushed like that you have to do this right now. And no, we always, well, I do too. We always, including me, kind of joke and nudge Taurus about being slow. But that's okay, because slow and steady wins the race, right? So really that's the energy that supports you to this progress, to this rebirth. To have the Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment with an Ace of Pentacles as the outcome is really, it's really good energy. Like there's a really good new beginning here for you. So your most recent past, the most significant recent past, and I always say significant because it's not like, well, I took the dog for a walk this morning and I only needed 3 poop bags, not 4. That's not really a big significant thing. This is the significant, is the Five of Swords. So yeah, maybe communication was harsh with someone in the past. Communication towards you, maybe you felt that it was harsh, or you've been communicating in a harsh way. So that's your most significant recent past here. And feeling defensive to the point of maybe even being pushed to offensive. Like just, you know, you need to push back at some point. So that is the recent past, the most significant. Now, your immediate future is the Empress card. Your immediate future is the Empress. So with the Empress, I get Aries and Taurus energy out of the Empress. So you are coming through in this as your immediate future, most significant immediate future. So the Empress is, she's a wonderful manifester. She's also a creator of life. She creates life. She creates situations that allow life to grow and expand. She's, she could also be an individual. Like if anyone is resonating with this, if there is a bit of feeling of romantic love in it with this card. I really get it with that card, with the Ten of Pentacles as your overall energy and with the Empress. But it can go either way. It's a general reading, right? Could be thousands of you watching this. So the Empress energy, whatever this is, I feel like it's being drawn to you as well. I feel like if the Empress is a person, I feel like they're also manifesting you right now. If the Empress is a job position or a new direction in life, I feel like the energy of the universe is providing that possibility to come in right? And when I say possibility, it's because you have to make choices along the way. So the universe will present that option to you, but maybe you don't choose it, or maybe you go in a different direction and you put a pause on that choice for a little while. But yeah, so your immediate future is a lot of fertile, I want to say like fertile abundance coming towards you. Something that will grow and develop into something more than what it is now, is what is your immediate future. Your strength, we have another ace, is the Ace of Swords. So truth, clarity, very clear thinking. And with the ace, it's driving you to a new beginning here. A new beginning in communication, a new beginning. That's your strength, remember? So speaking your truth. The King of Pentacles speaks his truth. This is what you're being asked to do. This is the action you're being asked to do. Be yourself. Be straightforward. The King of Pentacles is very confident, very grounded, very established. The King of Pentacles will speak their truth. And that is your strength. You're being told that's your strength. To speak your truth, to understand your truth, to know your truth, to live your truth is the new beginning in that. So the energy that surrounds and supports you right now is the Nine of Pentacles. I love it because the 9 is what comes in just before the 10, right? And the 10 of Pentacles is the overall energy around you. So you're almost doing things in the right order. You're taking the right steps here. The 9 of Pentacles is having this abundance. You've worked for it up to this point. You're so close to achieving that 10. It is a bit of a single card too. But boy, that's a big ass bird on her arm. That is like a peregrine falcon, but I have never seen a peregrine falcon that big. That is a really big peregrine falcon. So it does tell me that you have a lot of very strong spiritual support around you at this time. Spirit guides, universal energies that are supporting you to get to that 10 of Pentacles. So the energy that does support you right now is abundance, it's spiritual guides, pushing you towards this new beginning. This Ace of Pentacles, solid, three-dimensional beginning in something that's tangible and it's real. Now the energy that you are not aware of that is sort of a surprise from the universe is the 9 of Swords. And you know what's really interesting is in the card spread that I have here, the 9 of Swords is what is sitting under, Wands, 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is what is sitting under this 5 of Swords in the spread. So the 9 of Wands is really having worked very hard to get to the end of a cycle that is probably very taxing. It hasn't felt like energy that catapults you forward to grace and love and happiness. It's, you've slugged it out. You have slugged it out. So there's the surprise from the universe that I get with this is that being the 9, you're almost at the point where you're dropping those burdens. You do need to drop those burdens so that you can get this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. And I feel very strongly that it's more just a matter of your thought process with this 8 of Swords. That's your strength, right? The Ace of Swords is your strength. So dropping those burdens, a lot of them are more mental burdens. Maybe things that you feel you need to do, or things that, to say this the right way for Taurus, because you guys are like the Hierophant in the tarot. So you are that energy that is supportive of the systems, the systems that we have to keep the world running. But is there a part of the system that you're in that's just not, it's not you. It's not serving you. And it's okay to walk away from that. There's other people to keep the system going. So it's okay to walk away from that because your weakness or what you need to work on is walking away from something. The 7 of Swords here. This is the weakness. It's walking away from something. And you see, we have this is like this Illuminati symbol here. So I see that and I do get sort of like organization. I get a lot of even secret organization energy. So perhaps feeling that you can't walk away from something, but you can. You always can. So, and of course, the potential outcome here. So if you can walk away from something, and again, though, it feels like it's a way that you perceive yourself. or your responsibilities in this situation. If you can walk away from that and have new clarity, new way of thinking about your truth and understanding it and living it, as the King of Pentacles would, then you drop the burdens and you walk away. Because swords are also mental. Swords are mental. They can be spoken, but it is a mental. It feels like it's a mental, it's like it's a mental responsibility. It's just mental. Is it real? Is it true? Is the world going to fall apart if you walk away from that on an emotional or a mental level? Is it going to be okay? Because there's an Ace of Pentacles waiting for you for this new beginning. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards out for you, Taurus. What do we got here? What do we want to pull for? I want to get more information about... Actually, I'm going to do the overall... The Ten of Pentacles. I want to get a little more information. The Ace of Swords is what has come out to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, it's a big... let's call it emotional, mental state of truth. Because look at how they have all the clouds around them, which to me symbolizes thinking and thought, expression of thinking and thought. Even though it's the Ten of Pentacles, they are up in the air there. And there are clouds and ships around them. So there's something about your clarity in your thought and your understanding of your truth and how to move forward with it. The Judgment card. What are you moving away from? What is Taurus closing off here with this Judgment? Oh, you're closing off a Tower moment. Nice. So something has happened significantly that has affected your life. Either, you know, how you view yourself, how you view others, and the whole big structure of everything. You are closing that Tower moment off. So if something has really messed with your head, it seems a little bit, it's messed with your head and your thinking here, you're closing that off. That's your mental, emotional state. I'm closing that off and I'm going forward. Because with a Tower always comes a new beginning, right? There is a rebirth in something. A new beginning is up. Something has ended. Something has ended, or something has shocked you. Something has shook you. It's rocked your world. And now it's time to rebirth with that new knowledge, right? You have two Aces of Swords here. With that new knowledge, with that new understanding, it's time to rebirth. So what do you rebirth towards, Taurus? Wow, the Wheel. Wow, destiny. Destined energies for you. Things that you feel destined to move towards. Things that feel destiny-like to you is what you're moving towards. That's a pretty significant clarifier for the Judgment card. Wow, I need a drink of water. That's amazing, Taurus. Yeah, and it's here. With this Ace of Pentacles as your potential outcome, it's really here. It's sitting for you. It's waiting for you. The King of Pentacles, what you need to do to move forward is the King of Pentacles. To really be yourself. Can we have any additional information about stepping into Taurus's self here? Since they're Queen of Pentacles. I kind of feel like maybe you're at the Queen of Pentacles energy right now. Oh, interesting message. So, yeah. I feel like you're at the Queen of Pentacles energy right now. I also feel like there may be a Queen of Pentacles around you. So there may be divine counterpart energy between these two. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles. We have a rebirth with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Empress, right? The Empress is your immediate future. If you are feeling more Queen of Pentacles energy than King, because the King is more controlling. The King has more control over how he thinks, what he does, how he feels, how he conducts himself in life with everyone around him. The Queen has a little more nurturing energy. So maybe you've been nurturing yourself, your inner self, your deeper self for a bit. Staying grounded. The universe is asking you to step it up, to be the King. To step it up, you know, maybe the nurturing time is done. That cycle is complete. And it's time to step up and lead as that King. That King of Pentacles. That strong individual who's confidently aware of and expresses what they want and what they'd like to achieve. So your recent past is the Five of Swords. What outcome did this Five of Swords leave for you? Wow. You got Temperance and the Two of Swords. So this Five of Swords energy, which is your most significant past, has left you with, well, you know, I think it happened for a reason. Whatever this energy is with this Five of Swords, and as I said, it feels like there was some sort of, it's a big failure in communication with the Five of Swords. And it could be harsh. It may have felt harsh to you. It may have felt harsh to the other party or parties involved in the communication. But what it did was it created a new energy. It created a choice. There's a choice here. So that's the energy that's been created. And the Temperance card. So it does feel like that there's a choice that's been created with this argument, this lack of communication, possibly harsh communication, created an energy of working on balancing the situation. Temperance, like, I feel that this may be more of a, it might be a relationship reading here. So we have the Queen and King of Pentacles, we have the Empress card, Temperance, Judgment with the Wheel of Fortune. There's something interesting going on here for you, Taurus. What are these choices? You have the Two of Swords. What are the choices? Wow, holy cow. I'm so itchy during this reading. What's going on? So you have the Strength card. So to pull in your strength, to be stronger. This is also Leo energy. Let me, we have, so with Temperance too. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. And I did say that the Empress for me is Aries and Taurus. A little more Taurus than Aries. And Strength is Leo. We have Leo energy. So the choice here, I see how she closed, yeah. Okay, let me get in. And the Ace of Cups. We had two cards that have come out here. Two cards that have come out. You got a lot of aces, guys. You have a lot of aces. So, overflowing feelings. Whatever this recent past was with this harsh communication, it did create an energy around it that is a little more slow moving. It's maybe more balanced. Maybe it was good that whatever it was came out. It feels like it was good. Maybe at the time it didn't feel good. Maybe there was some sort of regret by you or someone else in what was spoken. But in the long term, it's giving you a choice. And the choice here is, I want to say, like, because I have two cards come out. So to me, it's like two choices. There's a choice here for a new beginning and really deep feelings. Like, this is overflowing with feelings. Or to be strong and maybe not express the feelings. It's up to you. Let's kind of see where that goes. What is the likely outcome if Taurus expresses the Ace of Cups? What is the likely outcome? We have the King of Swords. I don't know. He seems kind of tough, right? He wants to stand up and speak. He wants to stand up and speak his truth, but he can be a little bit harsh. So there may be some harsh words that come forward. The other energy, the other person of the Five of Swords situation may not be ready for your cup just yet. They might be thinking, yeah, whatever, you were such a jerk. They're just, you know, maybe you weren't, but that's how they're perceiving it. And building your own strength, being stronger within, what is the likely outcome? Oh, wow. The Star card. This is Aquarius energy. This is continuing to get that balance. It is continuing to get that balance, Taurus, and move towards dream come trues, wishes. That's an interesting dilemma. And I feel like because you have the Temperance card here, the Temperance card moves forward in a very balanced, sustainable way towards relationships or a relationship. The message that I'm getting from these cards is you have the choice. You can offer your cup, overflowing feelings, or you can continue to be strong and let the energy play out the way it kind of wants to, the way it kind of needs to get balance here. And through doing that, you move yourself towards more of a wish fulfillment. So the Empress is your immediate future. What's the Empress bringing towards Taurus? What does the Empress bring towards Taurus? Wow. The Emperor. Wow. This is definitely like divine counterpart energy here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress energy. This is the Aries card. So you're likely, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, because we also have Sagittarius and Leo energy that have come into this reading. So you're dealing with someone who, I want to say, if you're like established, you're pretty confident in yourself, lead by example sort of energy. That's what this person is that you're dealing with. So I really understand now why those cards for the Five of Swords played out the way they did, with that Ace of Cups saying, you know, if you do that right now, you might get some really harsh words directed. Strong. It'll be truth. It'll be truth with the King of Swords, but it may be words that you're not ready to hear, or maybe words that are better left unsaid. So it might not be good energy to do that, because this person, the Emperor and the Empress. Why is this person left unsettled after the Five of Swords? Okay, you've sent them on a journey. So this person has been looking within. They've been looking within. The Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups. So this person has kind of gone on a bit of an emotional journey, a mental journey, trying to figure out what they really want in their cups. And they, you know, they may still be on that. They're not quite ready to hear about your Ace of Cups. They're not quite ready, because they're still trying to figure out, is that what I really want in my cups? Right? But I have a feeling they will, because eventually you're going to get the Star. If it's not with this person, it's with someone else. But this energy seems pretty divine counterpart with King of Pentacles, Emperor, and Empress. The Emperor has come out as a signifier for the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles has come out as a signifier for the King of Pentacles in this reading. Okay, so your strength is the Ace of Swords. So a new beginning in truth here. Yeah, I can see that, because the Ace of Cups does not look to be the best potential for a good outcome here. It's more about truth, speaking clearly, understanding your truth, expressing that, starting a new beginning. It's just like a new beginning in communication. I'm making it so complicated. It's a new beginning in communication. Clear, understandable communication. Truth, right? So what do we got here? Oh wow, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords has come out as a clarifier for the Ace of Swords. I feel like someone is going to be speaking this truth. I feel like it's you, to be honest. This Knight of Swords. Who does this Knight of Swords move towards? Who does this Knight of Swords move towards? The Five of Swords. Remember, that's your past. So whoever this was that you had some sort of communication with, it didn't go well. It wasn't the outcome that maybe either one of you expected. There's truth moving towards this. There's new truth moving towards this. So it's good. It's good energy. Woo. Okay, the energy that surrounds and supports you right now is the Nine of Pentacles. So let's get more. How does this support? Oh, wow. Wow. Two cards have come out. The Six of Pentacles. This is how it's supporting you. It's the energy that's surrounding you and supporting you right now is bringing back harmony and balance, abundance, in many aspects of life. I want to say in this situation, whatever you're dealing with, Taurus, is bringing back harmony and balance for you. You know, the scales of justice are out here. I just feel like the energy just needs to be played out. Don't push anything. And that's you don't really normally have to tell Taurus that. I was doing an Aries reading, I'm like, actually, I think I sort of did. It was just like, let it be. Don't. I have all these Aries like, I can't be any more patient than I am. But I know you can, Taurus. I know you can do it. The Three of Wands. Looking out over the horizon. Waiting for that ship to come in, right? Is that Nine of Pentacles. Because you are. The 10 is coming. That's the energy of your reading, is the 10 of Pentacles. So the energy that supports you is the 9. It is coming in. There's something coming in with your Three of Wands there that you've been waiting for and hoping for. And maybe it's this Knight of Swords that's coming in. This Knight of Swords is coming in, and perhaps it's an opportunity to speak something more clearly. The the energy out there that you are not aware of, the surprise from the universe, is the Nine of Wands. What is Taurus sort of feeling battered with on this Nine of Wands? What is this feeling? Seven of Wands. So yeah, trying to get the upper hand here, trying to understand, feeling a little bit defensive again, you know, feeling a little bit defensive, being on the higher ground though. Being on higher ground. With the Nine of Wands, you're definitely on much higher ground, so you will achieve that. You will be able to see clearly. Yeah, look at this. Like, you know, this is what I get that. Like, trying to be on the higher ground, trying to see and understand the situation, because it is making you feel defensive. But then look at this guy. He's got, it's not a monocle. It's like a little telescope. What is that called again? I don't know. But he's got one. And so he can see. An monocle? No. Whatever. Someone will put it in the comments. And he's seeing clearly now. He can see clearly. He can see what he's been through. He or she can see what they've been through. And then the Two of Pentacles. The choice again. A choice. So what's this choice? Because the Nine of Wands is bringing you towards a choice. Tangible, physical choice here. What are the choices? What are the choices for Taurus with this Two of Pentacles? We have two cards that have flipped. I think that's only two. Let's see. Yeah, it's just two. Nice. Very nice. Nine of Cups. So it's coming in. The tens are coming in, man. The tens are coming in. The Nine of Cups clarifying one of the choices for the Nine of Wands. So you're moving towards a completion here in a cycle. And the Justice card. Libra energy coming in. So you're due. Whatever it is. Because you had the Wheel, right? The Wheel is clarifying the Judgment card. And the Tower. So lots of major arcana, like clarifying major arcana. Balance here. The truth shall be known. I just get that. With her, she's sitting here and she is holding the scales of justice, and she is holding the sword. So the truth shall be known. The truth shall be known, Taurus. And the Seven of Swords. This person needs to walk away from something, but it's coming up as your weakness. What does Taurus need to walk away with with the Seven of Swords? The King of Cups or the King of Chalices. The King of Cups has an awful lot of feeling, but has a tendency to control those feelings and not express it. So you need to walk away from controlling your feelings at some point. This reading. Because it's not quite time for the Ace of Cups. There's still some sort of truth that needs to be clarified between you and someone else. There's some sort of truth that needs to be clarified. And then there will be time to walk away from this control in your feelings, your deep feelings. What do you walk towards? What does Taurus walk towards? I love doing these readings. What does Taurus walk towards if they walk away from control of their deep feelings? Aw, the Four of Chalices, the Four of Cups. I love that. So an offer. You're walking towards an offer, perhaps making an offer where one is not anticipated. Perhaps receiving an offer where one is not anticipated. I really like that with the Four. Actually, the Four of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the deck. People are like, oh, you're being sad. And you're looking at, you know, surprises are so much fun. Maybe that's from an Aries perspective. I don't know. What do you feel, Taurus? Do you like surprises like that? I love them. It's great. Just rocks your world. Creates tower moments, right? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. What's this new beginning? Your potential outcome. What sort of things will come in with this? Wow. Oh, gosh. Now, three cards have come out. One jumped away from all the other cards. Face up. Look at me. The Lovers. This is part of this new tangible three-dimensional beginning. Yeah. See, that's someone that you can kiss and hold and hug. It's real. It's three-dimensional. The Sun card. More Leo energy. Wish fulfillment. Because that's what this star is about. It's getting to that energy where you're balanced, mental, emotional, spiritual state, so that you can start manifesting things that are really meant for you. to the sun. That's wish fulfillment here. Oh, and then you have 2 10s. I love it. The 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. That's the end of this cycle. Let's drop that shit and move forward with this Ace of Pentacles. Let's drop it and move forward. 2 10s to say that that's, to me, that is the end. I love this. Taurus, this is a great reading. And it's got some good advice here. So it's not quite the time to offer your cup of deep love and feelings. It's not quite the right time. You may be met with some words that may impede or slow things down because there's a deeper truth that needs to come out. Whatever went on with your 5 of Swords, if there was something that was spoken between you and someone else and the communication was didn't go the way you thought it would, it didn't go the way they thought it would, there's some sort of disappointment, some sort of, somebody's got their guard up, I want to say. Somebody's got their guard up. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them, maybe it's both of you. Have your guard up here, and maybe there's a little bit of distrust. So, but remember, your strength is the Ace of Swords. So your strength right now is starting that new beginning in communication. Building up the trust between you and this person again, perhaps. And then, because then at some point it is the strength that you need to harness because it's your weakness. What you need to work on is that 7 of Swords, being able to walk away from something. And what that something was the King of Cups, was having that control in your feelings, right? Oh, this is my little animal oracle deck. Final message to Taurus as we leave this reading. A final message to Taurus as we leave this reading. Get a final message for Taurus from the animals. Sweet. Oh, wow. So cute. This is the little guy that came out when I was pre-shuffling that deck. Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. I really think that's meaningful to you in this reading. It did come out a couple of times when I was pre-shuffling, and it does remind me of Taurus energy because it's a little hard worker here. I just keep my head down and I keep going and I keep doing what I got to do. And that's kind of that energy, right? Like laying that foundation. And it feels like that's what's, being discussed with you here, is laying down this foundation so that it can move forward in the direction it's kind of meant to go, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of major arcana, Taurus. You have a lot of major arcana. So keep laying down that foundation. And it is also the wonderful animal of Canada. So from me to you, being Canadian, there's your beaver energy. It never comes out right. This poor little animal. I don't know why people had to name that a beaver, because he's just so cute. He's just so cute. There you go, Taurus. That's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I liked it. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you guys. Until next week, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.